everybody. It's me, C N B, and today I am back with another ASMR video. Today we are going to be talking about the upcoming games for the rest of 2023. There are some absolute bangers coming out, specifically on Xbox. I'm not even going to get into the PlayStation games coming out because there are a decent bit of PlayStation games coming out as well. But for this video, we are going to be talking about Xbox and what you guys can expect in the next couple months, not only on the market, in the gaming world, but out of my channel. So, if you enjoy the sounds that you're hearing out of your headphones, out of your speakers, the sounds coming out of my mouth, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Over the last couple of days, we are at a all-time high. Well, not an all-time high, but a 90-day high right now in views and subscriptions and everything that's going on, everything that there is to measure on YouTube. We are at a 90-day high, so thank you guys so much. Thank you for the support, and let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So here we are on my Xbox home screen, and I'm just gonna go down to the store here and show you guys. Well, okay, that's not the store. Browse the store. There we go. Maybe that was the store. I don't know what that was. A little weird glitch in the Matrix. Top new games. There's not really anything out right now that's just come out. Madden 24 for those that enjoyed Madden. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is out for those that are into like the Dead by Daylight type games. That's not really me. But what we're gonna look at is games coming soon, and let me tell you, there are a bunch. Literally starting tomorrow. Actually, within like 2 hours of me posting this video. The first one we're going to talk about, Starfield. The premium edition for Starfield comes out tonight at midnight. So from the time of me posting this video, 2 hours after me posting this video, Starfield Premium Edition will be available. I believe, let me double check. Yeah, release date the 31st. Today is the 30th. Oh, 8 p.m. Hold on. What? Are they really going to wait around until 8 p.m. to release it? That's tough. I did not know that. I will have to take that into account for my content schedule for the rest of the week. However, if you don't want to buy the premium edition and you want it to come out on, you want to wait for it to come out on Game Pass, this game will be on Game Pass, I believe on like September 6th, so you'll have to wait an extra week. However, that's what I was going to do. Single player games, I don't feel like it's worth buying the premium edition of a video game just to play the game a week early, especially if it's on the Game Pass. However, there was a premium edition upgrade that you could buy if you were a member of the Game Pass for $30. So basically, you're paying $30 to play the game a week early. You're getting the premium edition, which is a $100 game, for $30, and you get early access. That's a whole nother story. So I went ahead and did that, which means I'm going to be playing earlier than expected, which also means we're not going to be able to get all the achievements in Skyrim before the game comes out. But that's okay. Starfield, the whole reason I've been playing Skyrim lately is to prepare myself for Starfield, get into the Bethesda mindset of, space, exploration of worlds and stuff. Open world Bethesda games are incredible. They're my favorite games. And that's why we've kind of revisited Skyrim over the last week or two. But that being said, Starfield, cannot wait. Potential Game of the Year contender. What is this? Cats and Other Lives. What is this? This is a cat exploration game, I guess. For those that are into that, I guess maybe. One thing that I found funny, they're coming out with balloons Xbox, which is interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the trailer. I don't need you guys to hear all this loud music, because this was a very loud trailer. But yes, we are getting an Xbox, a console version of Bloons Tower Defense. I mean, I feel like tower defense games probably are pretty tough to play on console. Usually a lot of strategy games are, but like, I don't know, something about controlling the cursor with your thumbstick is probably going to be pretty difficult, but I mean, it's pretty cool. I gotta say, it's pretty freaking cool. Seeing Bloons Tower Defense on Xbox. Will I pay the $30 to play it? No. If it ever goes on sale, maybe I'll buy it, but I'm not gonna buy it for $30. That comes out on the 5th. So we have Starfield. Starfield Premium Edition comes out tomorrow. Bloons Tower Defense comes out on the 5th of September, and then 2K24 comes out on the 8th. And you guys know I'm a big 2K guy. It's been a very essential part of this channel's history, we'll say, and I'm absolutely without a doubt going to be playing 2K24. I'm going to be buying 2K24. It's going to be a blast. I have very high hopes for 2K. Was not anticipating to be this excited for 2K. To be honest, I enjoyed 2K23, but I wasn't really expecting much for 2K24, and they seem to have really stepped up their game, and I'm really excited for 2K24. The Road to Legend is back, but they still have seasons as well. The seasons are also connected, meaning you can grind my player and you level up your My Team season. You can grind my team and level up your My Player season. Really, really cool. Really dope. What else? They have new like motion capture and stuff. It's really looking to be a fantastic year. It's a very ambitious, we'll say ambitious game. The My Player system looks like it's kind of more grindy again, which sounds bad to like a casual, but in my opinion, the more difficult they make it to grind a My Player, that means you're gonna have more thought be put into the My Player process. Last year at 2K23, everybody was running around with like the same My Players, and I think I made like 13 different My Players last year. It was over 10 because I had to delete some. I definitely am not going to be doing that this time. It's going to be difficult to actually get to a 99, I think. Or more difficult, I should say. But 2K24 looks great. I actually bought the 2K23 Anniversary Edition last year, and I don't think I didn't watch a single NBA game. It comes with the NBA Pass. I'll probably get the $100 version just to get, I think this comes with like extra VC and stuff, which is good to have on day one. I might just end up getting the $70 version for the Xbox for the next gen. Also, I didn't even mention the fact that this game is cross-platform, meaning the Xbox versus PlayStation, it's over. It's all one. Xbox players can play with PlayStation players. PlayStation players can play with Xbox players. This whole like, what are you buying it on? Are you getting an Xbox? Are you getting a PlayStation? Hopefully that is, a thing of the past. It's, Call of Duty is cross-platform. Apex is cross-platform. FORTNITE. All these games are cross-platform. MLB The Show is cross-platform, and now 2K is also cross-platform. Really, really nice. Another game that maybe you racing fans might be excited about, and honestly, I'm not a huge racing fan, but racing games back in the day were incredible, and the Crew Motorfest, I believe, from what I've read and from what I've seen, yeah, explore a vibrant Hawaiian open world on Oahu, Hawaii, which I believe is the Big Island. Is what, it's the main island of Hawaii. I believe it's the same island that Test Drive Unlimited 1 was set in, which in my opinion is like the best racing game of all time. The gameplay of that was so fun. You had to go out and you had to like find the car dealerships to buy certain cars. You had to explore roads to fast travel to them. It was such a great concept for a video game, for a racing video game. It almost felt like more of a simulation game than a racing game. And I believe the old team that worked on Test Drive Unlimited is kind of the new team that made this game. So yeah, it looks spectacular graphically. That almost looks cartoony. That might be like a cutscene or something. But like that right there, like that looks incredible. All these little screenshots look really, really nice. Gameplay premiere. Again, I don't really have too much of a don't really have a plan on playing this, but I believe it's also going to be on the Game Pass. I might be wrong about that. We'll go and look at the Game Pass, the upcoming games on Game Pass here in a minute. We have a NASCAR game. We have Mortal Kombat. For you Mortal Kombat guys out there, I'm not a Mortal Kombat guy. I've never really been a button mashing type. The Wombo combo, XXAA, BB, whatever. Mash all these buttons and get a KO. It's just never really been my type of thing. If I was to play a fighting game, it would be like maybe UFC or something like that. But I can obviously appreciate a Mortal Kombat game. It looks really good. They also have, let's see, is there a way I can see it? Do they have the DLC already? I think there's like a DLC bundle on day one. Street Fighter, no. Oh, this is people also like, never mind. They're adding like Homelander, Peacemaker, who else was it? Omni-Man. There's like a bunch of new fighters, legendary characters that are coming to the game as playable characters, which is really cool. They've done, I think they had Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think they've done, didn't they do like Rocky Rambo as a playable character, if I remember right. Like RoboCop, like they've done all of these like really famous pop culture characters. I will say the gameplay looks very smooth. The gameplay looks really, really smooth, I'm not gonna lie. But it's just never really been my style of game. Payday 3, we're getting a follow-up to Payday 2. I'm not really sure when Payday 2 released, but to my knowledge, it's a very old game. We'll do Payday 3 pre-order edition, silver edition. It's a fun little like co-op game. Basically, it's a heist simulator. You're robbing different banks, different places. It's not really too big on my priority list myself, but again, I know for a fact this is a Game Pass game right here. So if you are a Game Pass truther like I am, I love the Game Pass. I'm a big proponent of the Game Pass. Payday 3 might be worth playing with your friends. You can kind of see the trailer up in the top right hand corner. Sorry. I don't know much about the mechanics of the game, but the idea of robbing a bank with your friends sounds fun. Next, we have Lies of P, and I believe this is Pinocchio. Lies of Pinocchio. Let's see. Lies of P is a thrilling Souls-like that takes the story of Pinocchio, turns it on its head, and sets it against the darkly elegant backdrop of the Belle events that have befallen the world of Lies of P. I believe this is made by the same people that made like Elden Ring and like Dark Souls. I cannot remember exactly. Screenshots. I mean, you can see the screenshots. It's like an open world game. It's very dark, very epic boss battles, but definitely very different. Not what you would expect from like a Pinocchio game, if that makes sense. Let's see. Do they have? I wish they had like it should be up here in the details, shouldn't it? Published by NeoWiz. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but yeah, Lies of P looks great. Lies of P looks fantastic. We got Party Animals, Days of Doom, Train Sim World 4. Definitely not something that I would pay full price for. Maybe this is gonna come to the Game Pass. It's been a while since I've played like a true simulation game. We have an Avatar, The Last Airbender game. We have EA Sports FC 24. I'm not sure what's the difference between this and FIFA. Or is this? Oh, Football Coach. This is like the coach version of FIFA, which I don't know why they don't just like incorporate the two. I don't know why they don't just like put this as like an owner mode or something in FIFA. I don't know. We have Cyberpunk, a new Cyberpunk DLC coming out, which is supposedly massive. They got Idris Elba to be a part of this Cyberpunk universe, so you have Idris Elba as well as, what's his name? Oh man, my brain is going. He was literally just in that, Keanu Reeves. There we go. Keanu Reeves. He was literally just in that trailer in the top right-hand corner. So you have Keanu Reeves and Idris Elba in the same video game. Really cool. I've never played Cyberpunk, so maybe this would be something. This could be something to do a 100%. Playing Cyberpunk for the first time and 100%ing it, going for all the achievements, maybe some of the harder achievements. Could be fun for like some achievement hunting for sure. Which is something that I really want to get into. You guys know I have a non-ASMR channel that I want to develop in the future, but Cyberpunk might be a fun game to play. It definitely looks kind of up my alley. There we go. Not up my valley. Wieldman, or what is this? Oh, it's $25. I'm guessing it's just like kind of a indie game style thing. It looks pretty cool. Wow. Desert gardening survival game. That's kind of cool. I like that. I love survival games. We got Forza Motorsport coming out on the 5th of October. Again, Forza Motorsport, I believe, is a Game Pass game. Another racing game that I never really got into, Forza, especially the Motorsport. It's more of a traditional, like more hardcore racing game. I was more a fan of like the street racing and stuff, where this is like set course tracks and like almost like a NASCAR or a F1 style video game. It's very, very more directed towards the hardcore racer than like an arcade racer like me, because I don't know anything there is about engines, and I'm not very mechanically inclined. So next we have Assassin's Creed Mirage, and wow, this game's going for $50. Awesome, that's huge. And today, where it's $70, Assassin's Creed is a game that's kind of quote unquote fallen off over the years. I made the mistake of saying on Twitter that I really enjoyed Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I got kind of torn to shreds. Not really torn to shreds. A lot of people were like very anti-Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed as a game is a title that I have not played in quite some time, and kind of revisited it because it was on the Game Pass and because it was free to play. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna play Odyssey, and I had a lot of fun with it. So Assassin's Creed Mirage could definitely be something that I could see myself playing. But my point is, supposedly, the game has kind of gone back to its roots of being more assassin-based. Odyssey and I believe Valhalla have been very like open world and like very different. I don't know. It's like a different system, like a gear rating system and stuff like that. I don't know if they've brought that back from Mirage, but the game looks great. I mean, if it's Assassin's Creed, if the animations are good, the combat's good, then I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm not too nitpicky. We have NHL 24, which I know nothing about NHL, but that's coming out soon. A $60 version of Assassin's Creed Mirage. Okay, so this is a deluxe version. Cool. Wow, I mean, again, shout out Ubisoft for making the base game $50, and then the deluxe version like that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. Good on them. Again, Forza Motorsport, Lords of the Fallen. I looked at this yesterday, and this game looks pretty neat. This is by CI Games, Hexworks. Okay, it's a role-playing game. It's very, it looks very, oh, I didn't mean to do that. It looks very, Souls-like, almost Elden Ring-like. You can kind of watch the trailer a little bit in the top right-hand corner. Very epic, very massive world, I don't know, I don't know what else to say about it. It reminded me of like a Souls game or an Elden Ring or, the Lies of P and stuff like that. I think with the success that Elden Ring had, you can kind of see in the opening screen of the trailer, this very grand entrance to like this massive castle. Fabled, as one of the fabled Dark Crusaders embark on an epic quest to overthrow a deer, the demon, I think it's like a demon king or something like that. Very, very dark looking game, and yeah, just the art style and stuff looks very Elden Ring-ish. We can go down here, completely 180 on different style, Hot Wheels Unleashed. We have Sonic Superstars, which I will not be buying, but would completely understand if, people play this with their friends. I think it's like a 4-player co-op game. Sonic Superstars. It seems like it's kind of more of a classic feel to it. It looks like the classic, Sonic the Hedgehog experience, like back to its roots kind of deal. Really cool there. Cities Skylines 2, guys, comes out on October 24th. I forgot to tell you guys when all these other games come out. Lords of the Fallen comes out on the 12th of October. Forza Motorsport comes out on the 10th of October. Assassin's Creed Mirage comes out on the 5th of October. Cyberpunk DLC comes out on the 26th of September. Kind of stopped giving you guys the release dates. But yeah, Cities Skylines 2 comes out on the 24th of October. This game, I know for a fact, is on the Game Pass. I will probably be upgrading to the Ultimate Edition through the Game Pass. What is there to be said about Cities Skylines 2? Cities Skylines 1 was a great game that came out when I believe I was either in college or maybe like even when I was in high school, but it was a great city builder game. I did not get a chance to play it when it first came out. I ended up picking it up, buying a lot of the DLCs before eventually buying all of the DLCs. I bought, I think, like the massive DLC package sometime like last year. And I had a blast with this game, and Cities Skylines 2 has done a great job of promoting their game. They've been releasing like a new feature every Monday on their YouTube channel. They've done great jobs with like releasing snapshots of how the game is improved and how the game is going to work. A lot of it's very familiar to Cities Skylines 1, but a lot of it is very different. You look at the trailer very similar, but also, you know, a fresh kind of feel to it as well. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to be able to start this game when it first comes out, and then get to follow the progression of the game. I hate being late to the party when it comes to video games, and I was definitely late to the party when it came to City Skylines 1. If I was to, you know, play Cyberpunk, I would be late to the party with that. But I'm excited about City Skylines 2 for sure, for sure. Alan Wake 2. I never played Alan Wake 1, but it is a really old game. And I say really old. I think it came out for like either the Xbox 360 was the first one, I think. So Alan Wake 2 looks like it's a very cinematic experience, a heavily cinematic experience. Saga Anderson arrives to investigate the ritualistic murders in a small town. Alan Wake pins a dark story to shape the reality around him. These two heroes are somehow connected. Can they become the heroes they need to be? Seems pretty interesting. And of course, it's a new year. That means we're getting Call of Duty yet again. It comes out in November 9th. I was very pessimistic about this game when they announced it. A lot of you guys might remember last year when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it was supposed to be a 2-year cycle of Call of Duty, but they kind of scratched that and they decided to re-release the game, or, you know, do their normal thing of a new Call of Duty every year. And now we're getting Modern Warfare 3. When I heard that, I was very pessimistic. However, with Modern Warfare 3, all of the maps, day one, the only maps I think that are on the game are original Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps, which is my favorite Call of Duty of all time. I will not, you know, I will not make the mistake of missing out on this Call of Duty for the sheer reason that it will be a very nostalgic experience. I've gone back and played Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. The maps are just incredible. Do I think this game is going to be any better than Modern Warfare 2? Probably not. Will the maps be 100 times better than any Call of Duty we've gotten in the last, like, 6 years? Absolutely. I think the maps have been downhill ever since, you know, the heyday of Call of Duty, which is like Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 kind of deal. Modern Warfare 3 will be bringing us advanced, you know, more, a polished gameplay experience with old school maps. I have to experience it. I just have to. It's the vicious Call of Duty cycle, but it's got me. And then, let's see, there's an Avatar game coming out in December. I believe this is a Ubisoft game. There's a Prince of Persia game coming out also in January of next year. Okay, so we're officially into January of 2024. And then a Tekken 8 coming out in January of next year. So, guys, there is a lot of content coming in the Q4 of 2023. Obviously, Starfield is going to be the most immediate game that you guys see on the channel, followed by 2K24. You might see a little bit of the crew. You might see a little bit of Payday, maybe. Eliza P. You could see that. Cyberpunk on the non-ASMR channel. It could be a great game to play on the non-ASMR channel. Assassin's Creed Mirage would be great to kind of roam around and just kind of be stealthy, quiet, you know, some ASMR gameplay on Assassin's Creed Mirage. NHL, probably not. City Skylines 2, absolutely. Might be time to restart our ASMR Collect and Play 2 channel, which is kind of where I've kind of slacked on that channel, but it's still there for you guys. For those that didn't know, I have a second channel kind of just dedicated to more gameplay than rambling. Alan Wake 2, probably not. Modern Warfare 3, definitely. You guys can expect that. Probably for like multiplayer streams and stuff during the day. And then Avatar and Prince of Persia, probably not. Probably not, but that's next year, so that's a whole nother story. Now, of those games, how many are going to be on Game Pass? Let's go and look. And again, Game Pass, in my opinion, the best deal in video games. Coming to Game Pass, yeah, we have Lies of P, we have Starfield, we have Payday 3, we have Forza Motorsport, and City Skylines 2, and I want to say that there's more than that, but this is kind of all that they have on their coming to Game Pass screen right now. We'll see. We will see how late. Okay, November 16th, so maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about some of those other games. But guys, it is a great time to be a gamer. I've made a video. I made a video a couple months back, talking about how gaming is not dead. It's very much alive. October, the fourth quarter of the year is usually packed full of games, and I'm so very excited to bring you guys some more ASMR gaming content, which is more reason you guys should drop a sub and drop a like on this video. But that's gonna do it. I will see you all in